Alright, good day students. Welcome to the Mike Sword Academy. So today we are going to be looking at questions on Boyle's law. We have two questions here. So question 1 and question 2. We are going to start with question 1. Now what does question 1 say? It says if the volume of a gas, a fixed gas is 10 meter cube and its pressure is 850 millimeter mercury, then find the pressure of the gas when its volume is 15 meter watt cube, assuming that temperature is constant. So in our last class when we look at the Boyle's law, so we say that the Boyle's law tells us the relationship between volume and pressure. So we have that the volume is inversely proportional to the pressure. So there in that class we're able to prove that for different states we'll be having V1 P1 equal to V2 P2. So this is what we call the Boyle's law. So we are using this Boyle's law to solve this problem because we have the volume, we have the pressure, and we make an assumption that the temperature is constant. So in that case, one can be able to solve this when you have this formula. So what we need to do is to know the parameters and see what they are. So from here we have our V1. V1 is the first volume, which is 10 meter cube. So I write 10 meter watt cube. And we have the pressure, which is P1, and is giving us 850 millimeter mercury. So we also have find the pressure. So we are looking for the pressure P2. We don't know the pressure. And we are also given the volume. The final volume there is giving us 15 meter watt cube. So if we substitute here, we have that V1 is 10 times P1 is 850 equal to V2. Our V2 is 15 times P2. P2 we don't know. So P2 is unknown. We are looking for P2. Now I will divide through by 15 to make P2 the subject formula. So if I divide through by 15, we have that P2 is equal to 10 times 850 divided by what? By 15. So if you should punch that in your calculator, you'll be having that P2 is 566.67 millimeter mercury. So that is our P2. So this is how we solve and get the P2 using the Boyle's formula. So now let us solve the second question. Stay on Boyle's law. We have that 8 grams of gas occupies 12.3 dm cube. So the volume occupied there is 12.3 dm cube at a pressure. So we have the first pressure there, that is P1, equal to 40.0 centimeter mercury. Now what is the volume when the pressure is increased to 50.0 centimeter cube? So we have the pressure has been changed to 50.0 centimeter mercury, and we are asked to find the volume. So V2 is unknown. Now just like we solved in the first one, we also solve in this case, but this time we are looking for V2, that is the final volume. So from here we have that the initial volume, the initial pressure is equal to the final volume, the final pressure. So here we make V2 the subject formula. V2 becomes, I will divide through by P2. We have V1 P1 all over P2. So this means that we'll be having our V1 is 12.3 times P1 is is 40. Then divide by, we have P2. P2 is 50. So we put 50. Now if you should point this in your calculator, this will give you 9.84. Now we leave the answer in dm cube. Why do we leave our answer in dm cube? Because our V1 is also in dm cube. So with this, we have been able to solve problems relating to the Boyle's law. So in the next video, we'll see how we can solve problems relating to Charles' law and other laws as well. So if you are just joining the channel, do well to subscribe and click the notification so that you can get updates of videos that we'll be posting in the group. Thank you.